recent things about Magic Arena.
So, do you know what the new alchemy cards have? Well, do you know about the
artifacts that come in as colored if you pay a different cost?
No, you're thinking of the actual paper set. There are cards that are digital only. They're like you can only use them on Arena because they have mechanics that don't work in paper. Like an example
I'm
is.
not liking the sound of this already. Also, this.
Oh yeah. It gets better. Don't worry. Or worse,
Yay.
really. So they decided, you know what, we're gonna have a mechanic called Perpetual. So Perpetual is like this thing has -1/-1 perpetually. So it has that for every zone it is in. Even if you shuffle it back into your deck, it still has that when you eventually draw it.
Okay.
Which obviously is not how it works in paper. Like if something gets
you literally can't do that in paper. Otherwise, you're literally marking the cards, and it just doesn't work.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could do something like put a very thin token inside of your sleeve, but that would require you to use
still
sleeves.
Excessive, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't really work. Anyway, so there's this mechanic called Perpetual, and they've been experimenting with different types of effects on it. Some of the first ones they made were, well, stuff like target creature gets -1/-2 perpetually.
Mm-hmm.
And there was actually a combo deck based on that exact card that can go infinite. And there is another card that got released that has when it enters the battlefield, return target creature that was put there into a graveyard this turn to the battlefield, right? So a paper legal effect, and it also has then a creature you control gains perpetually gains when this creature is the target of a spell or ability. You draw a card.
Okay.
So the funny thing is, you can return a mimic, and it gets this creature's a legendary, so it legend rolls itself, then gets returned every time.
Huh.
Until you decide not to copy it. And until you decide not to copy the original creature. And then you target the first one with something like Ephemerate and draw 60 cards.
That's amazing.
And the funny thing is, there is a bug with Arena that makes this draw the game, rather than
actually end the game, so your opponent's just stuck there forever.
Yeah, well, it draws the game. So like you go to the next game without either player getting a point in Arena for whatever reason.
Right.
So the deck plays like 7 games in a best of 3, and you go to time and you win. And I'm like, bruh.
I mean, good thing Arena has the ability to like, actually patch cards and fix them. Fix, quote unquote.
Yeah, at least, I guess. But anyway, I will ping people for matches now that I have finished my story. We have Aether and Cover Box off stream, and Epics and Lolly on stream first. And I should join your room.
I don't think I've seen Epics before.
That's probably because every single time he's played, I believe he has been off stream. So that's why I wanted to give the new players some love and throw them on stream. So we can maybe give some advice. Who knows?
Also, I don't recognize the name, but also, like, I've been in Splatoon hell for the last, I don't know how long, so...
that may also be why. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, we have seen Epics on stream. I just didn't recognize his name because his in-game name is different. He was on the newbie bracket stream a bit, so... Yeah, I definitely recognize him now.
Yeah, Splatoon really has been my Twitter for a week. For a week? No, it's been like the last 2 months.
A month? 2 months?
Please don't give me subs. I really use Twitch. Well, too bad.
I think Tomo's just trying to make sure there's nobody who doesn't have a sub.
I'm being a little bit more reserved with my money right now.
A little bit. Fair enough. You were being kind of silly with it.
At the start,
right,
yeah.
Smash out. Going with the whip cancels. Whip cancels are pretty good. So generally you don't want to end on specials because you don't have cancel options remaining. And, well, Lolly just pressed buttons. If he had just ended on 6A, like that, until he special cancelled it late, if you just end on 6A, even though it's -1, you can threaten cancels like 3C or that special cancel as a way of frame trapping them and make them respect you despite, not
You're a
having
lot
frame
less
advantage.
at risk of being punished for it if you're just ending
Yes.
it short, as opposed to finishing with a special and guaranteeing that your opponent is able to punish it.
I mean, it's not punished. That is -4, but it means you don't get, they get their turn unless you do something silly like DP after a minus move. In which case, the risk reward is kind of it. Are we decent? Is this looks decent? I don't know.
A little bit.
Either that or yeah,
it's just...
no, I'm pretty.
Okay.
I'm
at this
pretty
point,
sure
yeah.
this is desync. The gameplay decisions just don't make any sense. Crouching at each other intensifies.
And at this point, nothing is happening.
Okay, so that round ended, and now we have round 2. I assume Lolly must have won, since he had the health advantage.
If Lolly won, then we would have just stopped. Oh, I see. They're still going, they stopped to check. Okay. Don't worry about what happens on stream. Like,
yes.
Play your matches properly.
Just tell us the score at the end of it. Oh, the random super gets the punish. I'm not sure why he did jump back JA, but I'm sure it's a riveting match. Like, man, I put them on stream to show off some of the new players, and then it immediately desyncs. Someone must have won, so I assume it was Lolly, because he was the last person pressing buttons. That super... Okay, you need to go back to room as well, because, well, we won't be able to see the next matches. Okay, so Lolly did win. Alright.
Oh, I guess they continued, so we can just...
Oh, okay, we get to... Oh, no? No?
If one of you wants,
I guess they quit.
Quit out? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
they press rematch to their closing game. Let me turn on autocast now. That was incredibly unfortunate. I would have loved to give some advice for some of those matches aside from the initial stuff, but then oh no, we can't watch it because
yeah.
Glorious desync. It's not Blaze Blue without technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, so before you were talking about like me being responsible with my money, that's ignoring the fact that I've spent $3,000 in random shit in the last month.
What have you been spending money on?
I got a new phone,
that's
Herman
might
Miller
be reasonable.
chair, and I got new headphones. Admittedly,
seem
like
reasonable purchases if it's been like these things are broken and you need to replace them.
Well,
kind
the
of
chair
way.
was like $2,000.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Also, like, work paid for half of it, so it wasn't actually that bad, but...
Okay.
Alright.
That's $1,000 then, so... Oh no, they are unblockable. Yep, definitely, basically, whenever you're in the air, you want to be using barrier, because, well, that. You don't want to get air unblockables. Hits him with the double overhead, catches some mashing. Interesting Oki, whatever, it's working out. I think that's still unsafe, even if you do it really meaty like that. Manages to react. I mean, he shouldn't have been doing 6C or DP there, but reacting with Rapid was good. He's dead. Well, not dead, but very in pain. What?
That worked. Lolly with the hero burst.
He empty jumped rather than... Why did Lolly, like, empty jump and get thrown? What? Okay. Yeah, maybe like punish stuff. Okay, that would have been nice if it had comboed. I believe that is actually how you're supposed to unlock specific seals, but he might have been a little late on the cancel there.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have Hutch to tell us what went wrong.
I mean, it could have been, like, it might have been because it was a jab starter, actually. That may have made it not work. Something to test in your own time. I can't really tell you. Just spitballing from commentary. Okay. Not going for any frame traps up to there. Got some neutral. Big respect there. Like, normally if someone does a rising air button and you block it, you're going to actually recover in the air, and they'll be pretty negative. What?
Interesting. Was that a misinput? I don't know Susan's input.
There must have been a misinput, right? I don't know what he was trying to input, but I believe that must have been. Like, he was just nowhere near epics, so...
No? That was...
No, it was intentional. Okay. He had the hardest of reads, and it did not work out.
But props for trying it.
So I have a IRL friend who tried to get into fighting games at one point, right? With Chibi. And he'd just be playing Street Fighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what he'd do is he'd be trying to make like the biggest reads, like DPing people's fireballs, or he wouldn't focus on playing like fundamentally good Street Fighter. He'd be focused on, you know, getting the super, the hype bits. And it's like, yeah, Street Fighter is very, well, fighting games are very much about doing the things that work at low levels. You don't want to be taking big risks like trying to super on a big read.
I mean, sometimes it works out like that.
I mean, like, the thing is sometimes it works out, but usually
more often
it's
than
very
not.
high risk for unless you're in a situation where you need to do something or you will potentially lose the game. You shouldn't be taking high risk options, because say you try to super them and it doesn't win you the round. There's the possibility that you lose the round from there, but you've spent your resources, at least in the case of Street Fighter. But I guess an equivalent would be Overdrive in this. But say you make a hard read with something and it doesn't work out. You can still get fucked over for doing that.
Yeah, there's a element of, like, yes, you can make, you know, high risk, high reward plays, but you need to understand.
Well, the thing is, it's not high reward until the reward is winning you the game.
Right.
Like, the risk changes dynamically over the match. Like, okay, a DP is a high risk, low reward option until the DP will one-shot them. Like, if they have a pixel of health left, a DP is suddenly an incredibly rewarding option to have.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, the risk changes dynamically, and yeah. It's generally good practice while you're still, you know, getting used to it. That just don't use them, because the vast majority of the time, the risk is not going to be in your favor.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's high risk, high reward if you actually get the reward. But more often than not, especially at a beginner level, you're not going to get that reward because...
Well, sometimes it's not even possible to get that reward, because again, like, the reward changes dynamically over the match. If you somehow had 50 meter a round start, doing a round start DP super, well, I guess a round start overdrive might be an equivalent. Although in active flow kind of negates that, but I don't know. If you have meter at the start of the round, a la in Street Fighter, or your opponent's on full health, you've been getting beaten up, using that option is not going to, like, you might hit them once and then you've spent 50 meter and done, I don't know, a quarter of the health. It wasn't very high reward.
Yeah.
But I believe that is Lolly's. Oh, wait. Yeah, Lolly's won.
Mm-hmm.
Since he had one before that.
2-1.
And then we have, yeah, Moon and Sol, I believe. Just pick them, and hopefully they're here soon.
Sol might be playing games?
That is a distinct possibility, I imagine.
They were in a room with Hippie half an hour ago.
I mean, they're still talking. They're talking like five minutes ago. So have they realized? Do they know?
Do they know?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, there's it's not that not having resources is a disadvantage. It's that there's opportunity cost for using resources in a specific way. Like, if you super, which costs 50 meter, you are also losing access to spending that 50 meter on counter assault or on DP rapid.
Although with that example, in almost all games, it's usually not worth it to roll super.
Or like yes,
as far as I know, yeah.
The only, like, I mean, Hutch won what was it, the last World Serpent Championship versus me by doing a raw super, but he had a hard read and it also won him the game.
Yeah, in which case it doesn't matter if he did a raw super or if he did anything else. Like,
yeah,
the reward is winning the game, so.
The resources afterwards don't matter. So it's usually why you'll see supers used to close out games, because the opportunity cost of spending that meter to kill stops existing. Yeah. And of course, the equation changes if you're playing a different game. Like, if you're playing Street Fighter, meter carries over between rounds. So while you don't there's still the opportunity cost of, well, you don't have this meter available next round. If it's, say, the first round, that opportunity cost disappears again if it's the last round of a game.
It is a strategy you can take to just hold your meter, even if it could have won you the game.
Yeah. Well, it's like you may want having that meter available for, I don't play Street Fighter, I don't know what options there are. Maybe there's counter assault by spending meter in that. Maybe you really, really need it for the next round. Even if you could kill, say you have a fairly hefty advantage state, even without just killing them. So you're probably going to kill them with just the next mix-up regardless. So there are a bunch of reasons why you might not want to spend your meter at any point, because there's opportunity cost. But again, when that opportunity cost goes away, you should be spending it. And on the other extreme, there's also, well, if you're at 100 meter, kind of want to spend your meter because you're not gaining any more. Getting the Halloween stages, even though that was last week.
Hey, it's a nice looking stage.
It kind of is. I like how one of the pumpkins is missing a tooth. That one's got a chipped tooth as well on the back. Nice. Pretty good read on the round start. Maybe not the best Oki. Neither is that, actually. Okay, gets hit by a 5C. Maybe not the best time to burst, since, well, it was the first hit of a combo, but also 5C would have probably hurt a lot. Okay. Trying to mash out. Gets frame trapped by the bomb. Very slow cross-ups. Not having a good time in neutral right now. Gravity just everywhere. Nah, you're not allowed to get in. Okay, counter assault's out. Trying to make something happen, but the DP super. No more gravitons. Ooh. Pretty ambitious round start. That 60 round start can be pretty high reward if it manages to catch them, but I guess it doesn't beat just doing drive on round start with bullet. Extremely unfortunate. Whiffs the double snap. Double snap, like, if you do it, just... What was it? A split second too late, it can often be punishable. He did it too early there, so it's not punishable, but... hard combo.
I think I was trying her challenges, and the timing on that is super fairly tight too.
Yes, it's quite tight. You need to do like you need to dash, right? But it's not a micro dash. You need to dash for a specific length of time, then do snap. And the amount you can dash varies by character. There's like, I believe there is a window that works universally, but obviously it's easier to double snap Taiga than Carl. Okay, baits the DP, doesn't manage to get the punish there. Gets in. Spinning the heat. That's not going to work. That was not a fatal counter. And the combo was a little too long. Probably you should have just gone for like the 6A and 6C, getting the meter. And may not have an opportunity here. Almost did.
Ooh, almost.
Pixel in a Dream gets launched straight into the lightning rod, dies.
I can't imagine movement for Bullet being particularly fun when Kokonoha is just pulling you around.
I mean, you're really slow to start with, so it's not exactly a great situation for the character. At least you're not Taiga, I guess.
That could be said about a lot of situations.
At least you're not Taiga.
Oh yeah, Aether, who did you plan to cardboard box, if you're listening?
He's probably listening.
Platinum vs Ragnar. Okay. Okay. I like it.
Are you playing Platinum for the rest of the bracket, or are you going to swap to S? Speaking of swapping to S, bruh, bruh, that
sure
is not a good round
start.
that is in fact an option you can do on round start. I don't know why you would do it on round start, but you can do it on round start.
Soul's really liking that. It's done it twice now, and with both times.
I mean, the second time Moon reacted to it correctly. Oh no, he's dead. Maybe not if Moon drops. Should have been dead. Another DP super. Gets punished with a jab this time. Not going to be too much damage, but it might be enough to kill considering there is 100 meter. No, not if we get to combo drop like that. Reacts to the overhead. Counter assault out. Spending all the meter. No, that's 3 for 3. Or maybe 0 for 3, depending on the perspective. Okay. Just pressing the big S normals might be enough to win. Yeah, no, the lightning rod's there. I think Aether is slightly annoyed with Soul's gameplay. Whatever. Instant air dash reacts incorrectly to it that time. You know, S is in the air. I guess I'll block high. That's unsafe. Okay, lightning rod on deck. Oh no. Tried to go for 3C, but the dead zone. Oh no. Okay, Moon manages to mash out.
Will Moon finish his combo?
Oh, he wasn't blocking. I guess he didn't expect it to be that long. This might be dead. This is Golden Taiga.
Ooh.
And he dropped. Rip.
Oh.
Whatever. Just hit him and then kill him with 100 meter. This is a 2B starter. I'm pretty sure this is probably dead. Are you fucking serious? It went on the wrong side. Oh no.
Don't
oh
lose
no,
like
this is not looking good. Not like this. Not like this, Moon. Okay, gets a hit. Oh no. Man, this character's actually kind of fucked up.
Kokonoha? Kokonoha is so much fun to watch, though.
I meant S.
Oh, S? Yeah, fuck S.
S is fucked up.
Real moon
Anyway,
as opposed to fake moon? Yes. We
I have
have
to
a fake
quickly
moon.
leave you
Alright.
and go play my off-stream match. So.
How are you fine, thank
Moon.
you.
Moon, get into commentary. We need you.
No, but there's no nugget in bracket. Moon has no reason to get into commentary.
That's true.
Who do we have next? It's Animap and Hippie.
Yeah. I will ping them momentarily.
Aether, you wanna pass? You're not up yet. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you're not up yet. Oh, there Aether goes. Oh no, Aether passed. Where's Hippie? He's coming. Alright, I have no idea how to commentate this, but this glass of Bailey's will help me. I think, maybe. What in the...
Glass of Bailey's? I don't think I've heard of that.
You haven't heard of Bailey's?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh, it's a chocolate liqueur. It's like chocolate milk, except alcoholic and good. Your opponent has rejoined the room. That's not an error I've ever seen before. What was that?
We're having technical difficulties.
No, they're delaying the game so that you can finish yours and come back on commentary.
Bruh, that's the point of being off stream is so that I would have if I knew the players were gonna just delay their match, I would have come on stream.
Oh, totally not intentionally.
Hello. Hello.
Aether! It's been so long.
It's been too long. Hippie says this matchup is not very good for the Amane.
Yes.
I'm kind of curious why that is the case.
Can't really comment on the ongoing game, but Amane does not have he has very good movement options, like he can suddenly change his movement with his floats, but he's not very fast. His movement option isn't particularly quick, so it's easy for Nu to just snipe him out of the air.
Gotcha.
And he can't run in or chase Nu very much.
Nice reset. Everyone gets hit by that every now and then.
Yeah, the force.
I'm surprised that caught him. Oh, what a confirm!
Oh,
5A.
nice.
From what I hear from Hippie, I think he posted a picture before of how his 5B has a lot of zones where each zone leads to a different hit confirm. So it actually sounds really difficult to do that.
Was it the zones or the at different draw levels? Like at different draw levels, you actually have to convert in different ways, I believe.
I'm not too sure. It was like his 5B had. Oh,
Because
nice! He absorbed a lot of projectiles.
From what I remember, different drill levels cause all of your normals to have different properties, like different number of hits.
Yep.
So because of the different number of hits, like you have to adjust what you're confirming, how you're confirming. And
Yeah.
wow, Anime just runs with that round.
Anime has very good movement from what I've noticed. Nice, great anti-air. Great conversion to the corner. Ooh, a little bit of a drop.
Overdrive.
Vicious OD, I think they're trying to make 60 whiff.
Maybe. Also, like, OD getting the drills and maybe getting something started.
That's a good point. He did have the position for it as well.
But unfortunately, Animat just runs at Hippie and Hippie can't really.
Alright, what's the mix up? MP low? I called it. Aww. So close to burst. Didn't quite have it.
Damn, that was fast. That was fast even for a 2-1 game, actually.
I suppose. It seems like Hippie's playing, he's not trying to play from full screen, right? He seems like he's actively trying to make approaches on the new player.
You can't really fight against new full screen either, can you?
Yep, exactly. He's way more active with his movement.
So that was 2-1, right?
No. It's not finished yet.
Wait, no. It's not finished? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the game was 2-1?
The game was 2-1, yeah. They haven't finished the
right.
full set yet.
Interesting burst at the very end of the combo. I guess you just wanted the space. Nice, using those hops to get in. Oh, calls it out this time, forcing Hippie to burst here. Right. Okay, great anti-air.
For level 3 drill.
Sorry, repeat that. The hold?
I don't remember which drill it was, and whether Hippie could have held it for the level 3.
He did level 1 drill, so I guess there was an opening there for New to anti-air. New's anti-air actually has
Oh, you mean the hop, the drill hop loops?
Yeah, drill hop.
Yeah, I think New might even be able to anti-air that regardless, because it's a 6-frame gap with level 3 drill, I believe.
Interesting.
So I believe New's anti-air is actually good enough to beat that.
Animat once again catching Hippie jumping.
I mean, it's awkward.
Yeah. Hippie's been anti-aired so many times.
Oh, shoulder drill, the top. Yeah,
getting hit by the Beyblade
nice.
is not great.
Oh, jumps over the 5D, excellent.
Okay, gets a blue bead. Doesn't manage to finish it though. Gonna get pushed away again, no. All the progress gone.
And no burst to work with.
Oh, that is somewhat of a combo drop from Animat, but whatever. Hey man, dropping a combo is fine when you win neutral by default.
This gonna kill. He's got active low.
He doesn't have super. With overdrive EA maybe? No, he wasn't even close to it,
anyway.
But didn't need it.
Nice. Animat taking it 2-0.
I mean, it's a hard matchup.
I wonder if Hippie plays other characters like to deal with this matchup. Do you know?
I haven't seen him play other characters to deal with this matchup. Like, there are definitely a bunch of characters you could learn to deal with the matchup because, well, learn Ragnar. Ragnar's fairly trivial, and you have Carnage, and a decent run, which completely changes the nature of the matchup, as well as a regular DP. And there are a lot of characters that can do that, though. You don't necessarily need to pick up Ragnar, but again, we haven't seen him do that, so probably not. Anyway, we have you versus Moon now.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off the comms. See you in a bit.
Animap's tried a few characters, I think. He tried Ragnar and Hibiki as well, I believe.
Yes.
And, I mean, I guess he's just been focusing on the No. And if you have enough experience with a character, like, going to another character is probably enough of a downgrade. It depends on how bad the matchup is. Like,
if you're
Taker, for example,
for an awful matchup, then
yeah. If you pick better characters into the top tiers, are you really playing that character? I was about to say, if you're playing Tager, for example, you could play a different character into Light Chain. It's like, but then, yeah, like, if you ever encounter most of the top tiers, you can just play that other character who will have a better matchup than Tager.
And also, if you're playing Tager, you're probably a grappler player, in which case you're only playing Tager for Tager.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not seeing S from Aether today, so I believe this is a much better matchup for Moon. Moon really, really struggles with S, or at least Aether's S. He just can't win neutral in that matchup, is the way it's been described to me, and also the way it's felt from playing against Dingo's Kokonoe with my S. It's basically just you win neutral free. Like, the character cannot do anything in neutral to beat you.
S privilege, I guess.
S privilege. But we're not seeing S today, so Moon actually gets to have favorable neutral. My god. Speaking of favorable neutral, resetting. Aether trying to get in. Moon just running away. Does not want to... Oh no, the body and bomb. And the low crush. Okay, manages to get something started. Moon does not have 50 meter just yet. Probably will get it by this Oki situation.
Oh, I've never seen that.
But we have Bat. It's a bit of Oki. Yep, immediately super balls. Okay, goes for the empty low. It's blocked. The Bat is on deck. Pretty good neutral option. Speaking of,
immediate
the
burst.
Bat manages to force out a burst, and the Bat hits Moon from behind. That has gotta hurt. You go under, and it still has a big enough hitbox. Aether could have taken his turn back there. He did instant block that. Instant block in the air is, I believe, like 1 or 2 frames better than at instant blocking on the ground, even with the barrier. So, would have been able to do something. Yeah. Normally there is additional block stun for blocking things in the air, but air instant block's like -6 or something.
Okay, so it's a specific property to air instant block.
Yes. Barrier in the air and also air block add a chunk, but, well, air instant block is just better. Okay, going for the Oki. Manages to just hit him with the raw overhead. He immediately bursts out. No resources on anyone's side. This might be dead. I don't actually, probably not, but we're going to see. Well, if we hadn't dropped, we would have seen Super Ball Oki, which could have just been lethal, but we saw a drop instead.
Moon not quite warmed up yet, maybe?
I mean, combos
Also
are hard, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty cautious neutral so far. Not much is happening. Manages to get him with the Graviton plus ball and teleport. No punishes on these. Thankfully, if you get air counter hit by Mami Circular, the resulting combo doesn't exist because it doesn't hard knockdown. It's a soft knockdown on air hit.
Oh, so you just recover and you can block immediately.
You just recover. I mean, like, Moon was staying on the ground, but it would have been a blue beat combo if Aether tried to pick it up there.
Right.
Okay, catches him with the cross up there. Incredibly tricky setup. Okay, I believe we're going for the Super Ball setup. The next hit should be dead. We may be seeing a burst. Immediately bursts out. Lost a shitload of health even from the beginning of that setup. Super Ball on deck again. Going to go for a mix-up. Gets tries for the purple throw. Air dashes into the presence. The presence... Oh no! Gets him with the air throw. That's dead. It was dead until he did it too early. No punish. A split second too slow. Okay. one combo off from killing for both characters, and Aether is willing to just sit on these presents. He has the health advantage. I guess Moon can try do like 3C to beat that, but I don't think there's really all that much he can do. Because, manages to kill him with the projectiles.
No.
Time is on deck. Moon does have overdrive. Kills that one. Okay, has the possibility of getting him with the black hole, and this should kill if with the optimal combo. That is not going to kill.
Also not.
Oh no, the frame trap. He's in the air with gravitons. He has lower health. Moon can run away. Tries to super. Not going to be enough time. Moon gets hit by the air throw and dies after the time stopped.
No, Moon won that.
Moon won that.
Yeah,
the damage was after the time stop, so he didn't die.
Yeah, eat shit, Lamau. Nice, Moon.
Moon embracing his inner toxic.
This is the most exciting game I've seen in months.
I mean, like, yeah, fucking hell. Games that go to time usually are pretty exciting. Immediately just does solid wheel across the ground. Solid wheel, a very solid move. The drops, whatever. Ooh. Just land more fatals. Parries, does not want to deal with it. Imagine having a better Turumi parry that also doesn't cost meter.
A rare drop from Aether.
I don't think that was a drop. I believe that was a reset attempt. But Moon managed to mash out after of the resulting pressure. Because the thing is, like, if you just jab from there, it's a restand. So you can go for like throw, mix up. He just tried to go for a low crush there.
Yeah, and Moon was
probably to beat throws, but since Aether is well known for just doing like jab into throw there, so he might have been trying to beat raw throw tech and gets crossed up. Moon with the sneaky setup mid screen.
That was a very weird bubble. I was expecting the bubble to stay on Moon a bit more.
The bubbles are tries to anti-air, doesn't work out. Mami Circular unfortunately gets sniped by something. That's only like body invuln, so if you do a random foot move, you can't reversal out of that. Okay, just keeping him in the corner. Aether being willing to respect, immediately anti-airs, beats the low crush with his anti-air. Okay, taking control of the neutral.
Aether just throwing
the pan. He's got an instant overhead, he just needs to get in to use it. Okay, that's a very unfortunate drop. Sometimes that just happens where, because of where you got your particular hit, your combo will just drop. And it's incredibly annoying when it does happen. Alright, Super Ball, winning the neutral. There's Hammer on deck. Super Ball coming down. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter. Aether going for the BM combo of just hitting him with hammers over and over. Hammer on deck. He barrier blocked at that time and it wasn't far enough away to be a, what was it? I can't remember what the Potemkin move is. Slide hit? No, that's not it, right?
Where he slams his head down?
Yeah, where he like causes the unblockable shockwave.
Oh yeah, that's slide head.
Oh, I got it right? Okay, yeah, he was too close to the slide hit and he barrier blocked the guard crush. That's not going to... wait, what? Doesn't that go... oh, right, it's overdrive! In overdrive, it doesn't... It's not... it will just stay at the corner. And Aether gets punished for doing EA by the Super Ball. And Moon takes it 2-0 with a fucking incredibly close game. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
That first game, if Aether had been like a second earlier, like half a second earlier, like 30 frames, whatever, he would have won that first game. 2-0, but it was close though. Anyway, we have me versus Animap next.
I return.
Welcome back. That looked incredibly annoying to get that air throw at the 1 second mark and have it not do damage.
It was a pretty funny set.
It was pretty hype to watch.
It's kind of trolling a little.
Alright, you need to win all of losers so that we can get that again.
Alright. No problem.
Auto pass, please go away. Here we go. I can play now. Alright, it's time to avenge Dingo.
Oh, that was a great tournament. Can't forget it.
But for people who weren't there for that tournament, I beat Dingo 2-0 and proceeded to start picking Relius, claiming I would avenge him. And Dingo's like, "Avenge me, you're the one who beat me?"
That's great. Oh, nice.
Oh. Nothing off that though, but... I don't know what this matchup is like for lag, but I know as AusAnime's probably finding it extremely annoying.
I mean, he's got the health advantage. I'm sure he's doing fine.
Well, he's definitely doing fine now. Oh, overhead doesn't hit.
The doll being able to eat projectiles seems really useful in this matchup.
If you have your doll out though.
Oh, hit me high there. This should kill.
Nice. And the map so clean with the combos.
I see you, Toad. We're all silent because the only person that knows how to commentate this is playing. Nobody else at OCD knows Relius.
I'm silent because I'm watching the stream rather than being in the room, so there's a bit of delay.
No. Oh, I can't. I'll see if I can stream it.
Don't worry about it. Awesome.
Okay, nice overhead.
You haven't really managed to get in, have you? Oh, okay, with that you can get something started.
Animap's movement is pretty good. It's actually quite hard to get started on him. You have to play a lot of RPS to get to the stage. I think it's one of his strengths as a player. He's got really good movement.
That is a copy pasta that exists.
Okay, Amogus.
It's the Amogus with a watering can.
Oh, it's a
watering can. Yes,
a watering can.
Yes, a watering can.
That's definitely what I thought it was. It's got a very defined tip.
Nice air throw.
Oh, excellent air grab. Calling out the jump. Oh, this is so good for Relius. This is his playground. Nice, catches the roll. Can he side swap in corner? Tried to bait a burst, instead gets an air throw. Tries to bait it again. He wants to burst so bad.
Uses wife as projectiles.
Calling him out. Lag just made like 5 reads in a row. Not all of them were correct, but
I mean,
the
hey,
few that counted did. Mostly the grabs, really. Like you grabbed him, you stopped him. You grabbed him mid-air.
I knew
you grabbed him.
I was going to drop, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go for a reset here instead. So
yeah, I think that's like the best time to go for a reset.
I mean, like if you're gonna drop,
time,
you have to. You have to.
All right, corner new pressure. Not the scariest thing in the world.
Nice.
Not,
Red lays to.
Good fuzzy jump. Gets out that pressure. Those luminous slaves are doing a lot of work, but Lag's doing well to just sort of repel them, keep them at bay. Nice meaties with the doll. Doll pressure time. Oh, kind of gets out. Oh, I can see air throw.
Yeah, not if Lag just keeps air throwing Animap like that.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if I'm gonna drop.
Let's see how Anima can adapt to this. Yeah, the dash to be doing so much work. It's one of the stronger neutral buttons.
I'm wondering if Animap's needing to adapt too much. It doesn't feel like Animap's really changing how they're playing.
Simply play better. Oh, he went for a crush trigger setup. It was gonna work. Be black can take this burst somehow. Oh, Little Lay's out of there again. This Oki is not working for Animap. Unfortunate. Wow.
Yeah, lag's doing a really good job.
Forcing the overdrive.
That was a misinput.
Oh. Nice, at least he got the overdrive though. That's a win for you. Can't do that. You just like chuck the doll behind Nu and just hit her.
Very good.
Off-screen wife ball shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Animat's combos are so pleasing to watch. It's so clean with them. Oh! One more mix will do it.
Did that.
Might force the counters out here. Oh, he blocks the mix. Oh, wait, what? I thought he was gapless. Is it maybe that last hit
the last couple of hits aren't gapless, so you can cross them up by jumping over.
Oh my goodness. We're learning more cursed Relius tech today.
Relius has some pretty fucked up mix-up.
Like
it's like the best part about him. Aside
yeah,
from
his
all
pressure
of the,
is so messed up. From what I've heard.
Being able to go be plus 13 whenever you want is also very good.
Only costs a resource.
It only costs a resource that comes back incredibly quickly. Anyway, we have Aether versus Hippie next.
Alright. I'll be back.
But yeah, it's Relius is not like, oh, he's the best character into No, I feel like. But the doll being able to absorb projectiles is going to be very annoying. There is also the existence of Ledley. The reason it's probably still not so great for him is his mobility is not the best. But again, you saw how irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah. His mobility isn't the greatest. He doesn't have the fastest run speed. So that can be a problem, but you can just, lead lay out of the strings, which most other characters will have to block until they finish. And then you can do something like 214B and fatal counter Nu from across the screen. Or Wife Ball. Wife Ball is also very funny.
Yeah, there were so many times you just wife balled Nu back to you.
Yeah.
I don't need to approach you if wife brings you to me.
The 214B has incredibly long recovery, but the thing is Relius can just frame trap you after the 214B.
Right.
Which is a very strong option. Even though it has extremely high recovery, you can do 214B, 22C, and then the wife ball will have recovered, and you can have the wife come from behind, make you +8, and pull them closer. Even if they block it, it's usually enough to get something started. But people have poor object permanence and forget that wife exists when it's off screen.
And you don't have something like you don't have anything like a charge up sound like Carl does.
I mean, he just like moves his hand up and it does it.
And also, wife ball is just so much faster too. You have to be prepared for it.
I mean, it's a sequence that you need to respect there. Dingo used it on me, and I have stolen it off him and used it on everyone else I play Relius against. Alright. I think this is a Mane skin from Hippie. I haven't seen this one before. Nice air throw.
Is this the Sadako skin?
It must be. I think I know what you're
there was
talking
a picture
about.
in comment.
It's it's the Halloween Amane. Never mind. I think we saw this on Halloween, but
yes. Well, we were supposed to see it on Halloween, but Hutch didn't have IM installed.
Ah,
so
yes.
We're seeing this now.
That explains why I was like, oh yeah, we haven't seen this one before, because I was watching the Hutch stream. We get to see it at long last. Oh no, he got hit by the drill. It's time to die. Overdrive tries to go for an incredibly ambitious air throw. Hippie is a little too respectful to jump into something like that, though. Catches him, almost hit him with a negative penalty. The negative penalty, probably not the great. He tried to parry. No, that didn't work. So level 3 drill, you know, managing to do the same it always does, even versus Aether, where if you get hit by level 3 drill, well, sorry, if Amane generates level 3 drill, you probably lose the rest of the round. And speaking of that, we're gonna see if Aether can play through this. Gets him with the overhead. Oh, it was meaty! So, Platinum's 6B is actually quite funny because it's incredibly active. So if it hits meaty, it's plus enough to combo with 5C afterwards. Okay. Interesting TP. Did not work out. Side swap. Nice. Drops the end of it, whatever. It wasn't a big enough drop for him not to be plus, so Hippie gonna die. Rapids the super just to finish it early on the exact hit. He knew it was gonna kill on that one. Aether, please. Yeah, see how that's a emergency takeable knockdown because it hit air. It's like annoying, but it's not quite the same menace it is on the ground. Okay. Brandon, please.
Brandon just breaking a lot of the copy passes tonight. Is that a sausage?
It's a bat. Like a baseball bat. I actually don't know what item Taukaka steals from Noelle. Oh god.
The purple
Aether, no. Aether, no.
Aether, no.
Not like this.
Hello, it's me.
Hello. You get to talk about Platinum.
How lovely. It's my favorite character I know nothing about. Platinum is actually probably the character I like know the least about.
Oh. She's pretty good. That's my opinion on her.
Yeah, that's about as much as I know. Her character is good, but this is like probably the character I've actually seen the least.
She's, I mean, like, Aether's played a decent bit of her, so we're somewhat familiar with the character. And I've also seen a decent bit of the Japanese footage of the character. So, well, not a decent bit, a little bit. I saw some funny memes about Platinum doing, like, infinite block strings with bombs.
She's like a character where I have, like, no clue, other than, like, just approximating, where she would actually be, like, on a traditional tier list.
The thing I think you need to think, the way to think about it, right, is she is a fairly solid fundamental character without items, and then items are all amazing.
Yeah.
Like, bombs, just the regular bombs stay on hit projectiles that are incredibly active and incredibly plus. Yeah. Like that's sort of like the baseline for her items. It's just like, oh yeah, it's incredibly strong.
And I think, like, importantly, like, her item, like, she's not like an item throw character, in the ways that, like,
well, she's got, as I said, like, she's a fundamentally strong character. She's got good buttons, she's got decent mix-up. She's not a bad character without items. Have you seen Life? Well, you probably haven't, actually. Life plays itemless plat, he doesn't use the D button. And he does pretty good.
And also because, like, you always know what you're gonna get next.
Yeah.
It's not like a thing where you have to like, you activate it and you then like make your game plan go around that. You
Yeah.
kind of like pre-plan ahead.
Yes, exactly. And also, you can kind of spin until you find the things you want. Every time you get a combo, I believe it's possible to swap items like 4 or so times by throwing the item away as part of the combo.
Yeah.
So you can just roulette spin until you find the thing you want. Also, Hippie resetting Aether, and look at all of that red on the health bar.
So Aether throwing his life bar away.
Rip. Can't believe Aether is dead. Gets crossed up.
That's because the BlazBlue teching system is bad.
It's true. It's true. If the BlazBlue teching system was bad, he wouldn't have gotten hit by their air unblockable reset.
So good.
Gets him with a command throw. Getting all of the missiles back. Oh no. The overhead is plus. You can't mash that.
I also feel like, it's kind of like all of her items are bad. Maybe it's just that like different Platinum players like different items.
Yeah. From what I've seen, the Japanese players tend to think Bomb and Bat are the best. Not Bat.
Yeah.
Frying Pan. Because Frying Pan is like a 20 frame instant overhead. That's -1 on block, and bombs. I said earlier, the floor is that incredibly plus and stay on hit. So they're just very, very strong Oki tools. Like Hammer, I guess, is a bit more niche because it's a guard crush. But the thing is that it's not a bad combo tool as well. So if you get Hammer, you can always just roll it away. Well, throw it away in your combo to do some damage.
Or power it up like Aether did.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what he wants? Slide head. That was incredibly risky. Amane has incredibly disjoint options, so parrying here seems like a bad idea considering it's not a catch parry. It just throws out a hitbox.
You can't parry.
The parry
those
is
at all,
also
can you?
really strong. No, you can. It parries all.
Oh. Oh,
It's just like
parrying the Amane drills. Like,
yeah, he can parry those. Like, that's the parry. Although he waited for the recovery of it there. Oh no, it's the level 3 drill. There we go, parry. It's a really funny parry. It only does 100 damage, but it's unironically a very strong defensive tool because it, unlike a lot of other parries in this game, it catches everything and it's frame 1. It beats projectiles, it beats high, mid, low, and does 100 damage. It also has Terumi parry levels of recovery, but it's still better because it beats lows and doesn't cost 50 meter. But not looking too great for Aether right now. Maybe on set point.
He's kind of just looking uncomfortable in this matchup. Like he doesn't really know what he wants to do.
Yeah, like another thing is Aether keeps getting hit by 60. Like Aether is usually a very respectful character, and I feel like sort of similar to a grappler. This is the kind of character you have to be doing stuff against. Even if it's just fuzzy jumping.
With like a Amane knockdown, you take the blue bead. You take the blue bead because it's like
the blue bead.
The blue bead is like 2.7k. That's like
the regular combo.
That's like less than a character's like good confirm, like a normal combo.
It's so active. Tries to go. He's trying to go for these like resets off his throw rather than taking the full throw damage. He should probably just be taking the full throw damage. I don't think getting a pseudo freeze reset off throw is worth throwing away that using the command throw as a mobility tool, damn.
Hey, it worked.
That burst did not
burst.
work, unfortunately. Yeah. Aether definitely not looking particularly comfortable with that matchup.
I'm sure there's like some stuff. I was thinking like the cat boxes probably like are pretty good into Amane. Because it's they.
I don't know.
I mean,
Okay,
his
return.
air approach, because he can't block when he does air approach stuff. So
I guess, but the thing is, the cat box, well, the present, when it's not upgraded, it doesn't actually hit too high above it. So, sure, the upgraded one is just like the skies are mine, but just a regular one probably wouldn't be too relevant, I think, especially because Amane can't just hit it.
How do you block Amane? I actually have no idea.
You hold back.
It's funny because my down bag is actually a bit iffy at the moment.
Oh, that probably doesn't help.
So, I mean, basically, it's like Amane has very like kind of there's very clear points to reset pressure whenever you're like blocking the character. And he kind of has to like commit to an option. To like reset pressure, but it's like if you try to, there's points where if you don't know like what the actual like reset points are, and you try to like contest at awkward points, then he's just kind of like get to keep going.
Yeah. What are the reset points? Is it just whenever he can do the hop to drill?
Whenever he does a drill button, that's when he has to commit to like hopping forward or hopping back after it, or doing the ground drill. But the ground drill is like the stomp one. That's like really slow. Any character can mash into that. So it's like he basically he has 4 options if he does a drill normal. He can like hop into either direction. He can go for the stomp, or he can go for the startup of the stomp where you go into the stance and you cancel that into a button. That's basically like all like your 4 different options.
You can still special cancel it, right? You could do something like tornado, but I guess that's probably not the best option if you want to continue pressure.
Yeah, you could like try to like frame trap with that or something, but it's kind of like it does the same thing as like other options would do, where it's like you're trying
but it's
to like
worse.
You're trying to like bait a certain type of mash from it.
Oh no, Cardboard Box is not having a great time today. Okay, getting something started.
His first opponent was me.
Oh no.
And then he went to the loser's bracket, timed his way. Now he's fighting Anime.
That's not enough range.
No.
If he was closer, it would have worked.
Let me in. Yeah, if he was closer, but no, it doesn't go full screen. Oh, big call out from Anna up there. Confirms their combo and just pushes him full screen anyway. He got hit rolling forward. Yeah, I just don't roll forward versus no. In my opinion, just like neutral tech and then run. It's safer. Okay, might be able to get some started. There we go. 5D, the best anti-air.
It's actually so massive.
No. He got out. Gauntlet Hades, the movement tool.
Mobility tool. Absolutely.
Actually Hive. Alright, never mind, he's about to die.
If you're out of air dashes, no problem. Air Gauntlet Hades.
He went over the drive as well and managed to start pressure, but it was not enough. Being cool is not enough to beat Animab.
How did this low damage character fucking get that game so fast? What the fuck? The game was over before it started. This low damage character is busting.
Absolutely unfair.
Zonas in general are usually noob stompers.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of zonas, have you heard of the grade school Blaze Blue tier list?
I have
grade
not.
School Blaze Blue tier list?
Yes, so they're inspired by the Guilty Gear ones.
Oh,
another school, it's a teacher started one, and Susan is the strongest zona because of 6A.
That's so funny.
Holy smokes.
You need to link this somewhere.
I will in a second.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, the Yomi House Fang didn't quite work out.
I'll post it in off topic.
Awesome.
He did it again.
Also,
He's
they
using House Fang as a movement tool.
Another reason they like Susan is because 6B feels really good to land.
Interesting.
Even the grade schoolers know how good 6B is.
Confirm the baby character.
I was gonna say the children like Susan for the same reason as the adults. Big button feel good to hit.
Maybe the adults are the children.
It's true.
I don't think anyone noticed, but cardboard box blocked an overhit, and that was pretty hype.
I can't believe it. I'll have to look at the replay.
Nice block.
You know, Yoshiki plays the same color of blue as well.
That's based. Is that based on Evangelion?
It's based on the Yandere.
That's
anime girl,
respect. He
What?
blocked
I
3
forget what-
overheads.
Holy smokes!
Okay, he's
Oh,
in.
you know Gasai?
Yes.
No, he could have wall
Ah.
stuck there.
I never realized. Nice JD.
Flashback.
He's doing the continuum shift extend overdrive combos. The blood cane, jump D loops.
Cardboard box is jumping like a madman.
Just want to deal with this 5D action. He's still getting.
5D. To be fair,
He's going to Carnage, I believe. It's
He's
gonna
gonna
happen.
do it.
Never mind, he's
But
doing.
it's gonna be House
respectful
Fang
jump-ins.
RC. Holy jumping! This man is Mario right now.
If only he had like a stomp special.
There it is, the House Fang didn't quite
Carnage.
work out.
All right. Interesting.
Here it
jump
is.
in.
Okay.
Why did he jump and jump D?
Because he was gonna leave blocks down and jump, right?
What? Why did he do that? I don't really. I the only thing I want to know is like why did he jump and do jump D after that?
Because he's actually like getting mind fucked by this character, and that was like him. I can kind of understand it. Like okay, think of it from the perspective of like think that you are a person who is playing into this character and you like legitimately don't really know what the fuck you should be doing, right? Like you cannot just like find the actual answer to like how to deal with it. Imagine how actually frustrating that is. And imagine what kind of headspace that puts you in, where you're like, this is the right move to do. This is what I should try to do. I think this will work.
It's an
just-
interesting
The Carnage
observation.
was actually good. I just don't know why he did jump. Why did he jump?
Panic and
Like if they
desperation.
Carnage has a huge vertical hitbox, right? So if they block it anywhere, it'll drag them to the ground, and you can start a block string. Why did he jump?
He probably fumbled because he was under pressure. Even
I mean
strong
that's fair.
players
That's
would do
fair
that.
enough. I mean, like I agree. Even strong players do that, but that's still a very strange fumble to make.
The thought process went straight from I'm gonna do Carnage to this RC, and then he went straight to JD.
One of the funniest resources I've ever seen for BlazBlue was, I think it was someone posted it in the Ragnar Discord. It's this like playlist of like 20 YouTube videos. And they're all like Ragnar's different combo routes, but how you can specifically modify them for Kagura to get a hard knockdown at the end of all of them. And this is really funny. I was like, this is made by a person who fucking hates playing against Kagura.
Wait, are all 20 videos just Ragnar versus
Yeah, they're
Kagura?
just all like different versions of like how you route into a heavy knockdown against Kagura specifically to like
That's
get him
great.
to not DP on wake up.
I know like one route to do that, and the reason I know it is because I use it to get a 7-frame safe jump for 7-frame DP supers.
Alrighty, we got a rematch between Animat and Hippie.
Yeah, another bad matchup, and that happened.
Oh, Amani's
We're
losing
going into the
somehow.
corner.
In the wrong direction, but
I wonder what Hippie's game plan is. It's probably just like hard reads, maybe. I feel like if you're in a losing matchups, you want to make it more volatile, and you just go for harder reads.
It's just this matchup is like it's cringe. it's like Amari's kit is so fundamentally fucking countered by this character. it is so cringe to play.
Don't you like just having the opponent run across the entire screen and your stubby legs can't catch them?
I mean, look at his shoes. He's like walking on clogs. Can you imagine running on clogs? Like a full sprint. Like clogs don't even have any flex to them. It's like
Yeah.
walking on I don't know, concrete maybe.
On planks of wood.
Indeed, that is indeed what they are.
Oh no. It's beginning again.
The nightmare has begun. Come on,
Don't worry,
activate
this
your
character
blaze
has no. This character has no mix. TP doesn't
That
have
is
the
mix.
such a
Mixless
sick
character.
That's such a sick throw combo into the
Yeah,
Luminous
that's-
Rye.
That's a really cool route. A low damage character, by the way.
The
yeah.
ODR safe string.
Oh, he's going for it.
I can't believe Hippie is fucking dead.
This is actually the same way I killed him in one of the rounds. I ended it with a purple throw.
Not like this.
It's happened to him twice now.
Animap is actually really good at this character. Like,
Yeah.
actually.
I mean,
he plays
yeah.
he plays so clean. He knows like so many wacky routes on the character too.
First time I
He's
fought him, I was like,
he's a character
honestly,
specialist.
He plays the character really well.
He's a character specialist. We need to move Nu into the character specialist here.
I think like
is
at,
there
at
anyone
this
who
point,
belongs, who doesn't belong in character specialist here?
Yes.
Yeah.
like I think at this point, honestly, it's like he
Alright,
just
well,
like
back to
needs
burst.
to play against like he just needs to play against like the really good players that can like deal with his character, and I think that's how he like gets even better like now.
Yeah.
Great block.
Interesting. It had like a single hit of that, so it didn't really do all that much, but Hippie blocked it.
See,
Skill
Ethan, now you
level is
can- now you can-
building
now you
up.
can-
He's almost at
Now you
3.
can see what I was talking about. You can like in these times of corner pressure, you can really see like where he kind of has to go for the like different types of like reset points. That rollout probably gets him killed though. This is, I mean, he's gonna get non-mixed here.
Oh no.
No mix.
No
Mixless
mix.
character.
Unmixed.
That corner pressure was his best chance of taking that round, but he let
Did you
Nu
know
out of the roll.
DNFD has no mix?
No-mix instant overhead.
Makes this game. Conversion doesn't exist.
That's why no one plays the game because it has no mix.
I don't know if you watched the SXU finals, but that's basically the way I won it. Was mixing everyone with Hitman.
Oh yeah. Is that the one that was recorded on like a phone? Because yeah, I was.
No, that was CCC. SXU was I lost at CCC. SXU I actually won.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you lost that grand final.
Yeah.
Nice takers from Animap.
I lost to nerfed Swiftmaster, goddammit.
Pain.
So, do you lose to Sheldon?
In CCC, yes.
Oh, RC is too low. Good usage meter there. Damn, Hippie is on copium right now.
I don't know what you do with Amane versus this character.
You off a lot of copium.
Yeah, gotta just take opium honestly.
You swap to Ragnar. You become a Ragnar main.
This is up there with like Amara's worst matchups honestly.
You swap to Taiga.
Alright, new lobby is up. Provided I don't accidentally kill it for whatever reason.
Did you almost close it trying
I
to find
almost
auto
did,
pass?
yeah.
No one's familiar with keyboard controls.
Well, I play hitbox, but I've also given my hitbox to one of my friends. There's like 5 of us that go to the Auckland Rambats.
Right.
Well, there's a bunch of us, but there's 4 of them that wanted hitboxes, and I'm like, oh, I'll just make some for you.
You guys get to have turns.
My
Oh,
turn
now.
on the hitbox.
The actual optimal controller is like a hitbox layout, but you also have the movement buttons for the right hand, or whichever one you use for our buttons. That is the actual like optimal controller.
Someone
the
made
optimal-
Almost
a-
what I do. I have space on my thumb on my other hand for jump,
Interesting.
as well as using WASD sort of layout.
Keyboard should let you do multiple bindings. That would be really good, I think. Should let you have movement on multiple different keys.
I haven't played Peacefully in a while. It's actually so fun to get back into it.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a little
Nice.
bit of time off to actually like get into it again.
Look at this space control. I wouldn't like to go for that reset a lot.
That was a pretty good catch on the back there.
That was a great confirm to 6B.
Imagine catching this fucked up back there. Actual...
Hey, it's only 1 to 5 in bomb. It's not AusAnime.
That's true.
Ikutachi's out of the corner. That's
Oh,
truly a
the
classic.
Strongest defensive tool.
That's a confirm. Remember, Tachi is just a knowledge fake ass bot.
Your Oki is useless against burst.
I mean, it wasn't completely useless. It beat Super Bowl, so I'm happy.
Can it beat burst though?
Not really. I see Wednesday recognizes the combo.
Oh yeah,
mid-screen-
Wednesday
the
was trying to
mid-screen
learn how to
combo.
play this character.
The mid-screen combo of 6E into touchy whip.
I think he meant the corner one.
Nice.
I love the Mew mid-screen combo versus corner combo.
Mid-screen combo, 5C, 6C, Tachi whiff. Corner combo, huge paragraph. Including 3 supplementary paragraphs on the Oki.
Who would have thought a
Oh,
set
whoops.
play Stein character would be so complicated?
I can't believe it.
The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1. Action.
Nice.
Holy smokes, he just sent it.
I mean, he kind of needed to, or he was about to lose neutral, so...
That's fair.
Oh.
Catches the roll, but overhead?
Abusing the opportunity
Alright.
where Lag was talking.
It's got 15 meter to work with. Blocks the... Oh, that was not the right button to punish with though. got-
Might still be dead.
Meter? Super Bowl?
He's going for the Oki, not the kill, I think.
If he had done
Yeah.
a 5C
Oh, nice.
starter, it might have
Probably
killed.
could have killed, yeah.
Yeah, I think he just
I mean,
like...
the Oki is nearly unblockable anyway, so...
Yeah, the Oki's really, really strong. Nice throw. Was throw counter too? Must have caught Moon mashing something.
It's spiking a little bit.
Yeah, we can see it on our end as well.
Oh, that's an unfortunate drop. It's gonna go through the hard block.
Imagine still being in range after fucking throw tech.
Damn, look at these mid-screen combos. How does he do it?
What about this one, huh?
Oh, actual routing.
Oh, it
Oh.
lag spiked, bruh. Oh wait, what? He ticked?
Oh, the off-screen Stein. You never see it coming because you literally cannot see it on screen.
Bros, I thought the lag wizard could control time. What happened?
The Lag Wizard being beaten by time? No way.
Well,
no.
that was like a strive counter hit. The screen just went into slowdown when he got hit by the hammer. Damn,
Alright,
Moon actually
Moon
finding
just
like the perfect angle to jump
Blocking
out.
as much as he can. Nice call out on the jump.
It's really spiking.
No, that was see that was
Nate.
that was the strive throw counter. It did the slowdown.
Counter! Alright, is ODR punchable? Oh, might have been late. Interesting decision to push him to the corner. I like it. But unfortunately, he gets swapped back into it.
This is revenge
Oh.
for
That's the first
Lag.
Astro at the stream. Nice.
It's pretty. Like, you can see it spiking during the. Moon comments they should make ball bigger. I don't know. Yeah, Super Bowl needs to cover the entire screen the moment it becomes active. That would be fair.
I mean, I think playing in delay is like riding a bike, you know? I think you both just need to like get into that mindset of playing like pre-rollback Blast Blue and it'll be fine.
True. I need to go for my simple combos, not the optimals.
There's the Oki. Come on, Moon. Play neutral better.
I think the funny thing is, like, I keep posting all these really dumb setups that I see on Twitter.
Yeah.
You've probably seen them if you look at Off Topic every so often. And I'm secretly like, these are all really bad, I'm not going to use them.
Wait, you're posting bad setups.
I mean, like, they're cool, is the thing. But they're not good.
Yeah. It's like the stable ones are just so incredibly good. It's just kind of weird.
Oh, he didn't tag.
Oh no. Oh. The full screen projectiles, unfortunately. Look, my solid move is more solid than solid wheel.
It's impossible. It's in the name.
But yeah, I like my projectile special that stays on block and is like plus 30.
Must be really easy to set up and not telegraphed at all.
I mean, it's 40 frame startup and is incredibly telegraphed. And then a projectile comes from off screen and stabs you in the back.
Yeah, they're like the
That
4 times
projectile
on the
is not
screen and you have
telegraphed.
no idea which one's gonna pop off soon or not. It's just it's chaotic. It's the chaos that the Mew player is comfortable in. Well, more comfortable than the opponent.
The funny thing is, right, a lot of those situations, I'm just sort of like, oh, that was cool. I guess I'll take advantage of it. But I'm not actually expecting it to happen because you don't remember that there's a Stein off the side of off the edge of the screen.
Yeah.
There's no way
you see it hit the
that.
opponent, and you're just like, oh, cool.
I mean, it's
WP.
ridiculously plus on counter hit, so you just have enough time to take advantage of it. It's great.
It can only be in your favor.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's hilarious because sometimes you'll forget you don't have any Steins whatsoever. 214D and they'll respect it, and then you get to restart pressure, and there was nothing. It was just you spent 40 frames doing literally nothing.
The best mix up when you don't even know whether there's a Stein or not. Neither player knows.
Yeah.
The true 50-50.
Object permanence in fighting games is difficult.
It's true.
Speaking of Steins, have you ever seen the under night Stein pressure where Batista just like does Steins in corner, and because they're like because the frame advantage on them is so good, you just like chip people out. Yeah, you just chip people out incredibly hard. It is so stupid. That character is actually like Mew 12 is such a balanced, fair character compared to that like absolute bullshit.
What character is that?
Batista in Under Night. She also has Steins. They just work.
They're like they
like
detonate when
mines
you
that
hit
are
them,
plus.
right? Yeah.
Nice throw.
Yeah.
Green
There
throw
are
is
some really.
by the way.
I think the latest setup oh no, that's not a good drop. The latest setup I posted for Mew in the off-topic channel, I believe, or maybe it was the main one, is like this F Shiki setup mid-screen. And the thing is, I've tested that setup before. It's actually very reactable. So
yeah.
You would be better off just doing 6B and RCing, since you're spending 50 meter to confirm it anyway. Like, you've already got a 50-50. You don't need to do all of this complicated set play to set one up.
Mental stack though?
Eh,
Yeah, I get you. Like, I mean, no one's gonna look for the obscure 50-50 setup, even if it's like, you know, reactable. They're just not gonna be aware of it, so you can sort of knowledge check them.
yeah. I mean, like, that's a lot of Muse set play. The thing is, I don't really like doing knowledge checks, because they're knowledge checks. They aren't very effective until once the opponent gets used to them.
Well, yeah, isn't the good stuff kind of just like... It's not really like super cheap or unreactable or anything. It's more the fact that you force them to take.
Yes. The primary setup is sort of decimation whip, and it just covers everything. Like, you have to block.
Ooh, Anime tried to bait the burst there. Oh, Moon tried to bait one in return.
Here we go.
Finally.
Finally seeing the burst. He tries to quick tech. Maybe not the best of ideas versus this character.
Moon does have overdrive, uses it. Luminous drive saves new.
Robots have no feelings, therefore they can't be counter hit.
It's a why Batista can't be counter hit.
Oh no, he tried to roll.
For Batista, they're literally called stuns. Like, Seth has the same thing as Mew, where they're the little shadow turrets that fire a delayed bullet, but for Batista, it's literally called a stun.
Seth is like rushdown Mew.
Yeah. It's like if Hibiki had the stuns, basically.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe more like if Tao Kaka had stuns.
Oh
Maybe.
my goodness.
Taokaku with Stein sounds like an absolute clusterfuck of a character.
Tao Kaka with
Make it happen.
bowling ball set play.
She used to have it, but they've made it like impossible to set up.
That's
Like,
so sad.
Chippy and I looked into it. We couldn't figure out anything that was worth using. Because, like, you need to spend 50 meter to set it up, I think. For the one thing we found, and it's like, it's not even good. Taiga with Tao's drive. We've brought that one up before. It's
Oh gosh.
Taiga with any sort of mobility.
It's funny. 100%.
Oh, that was an
funny.
amazing graviton push. Getting him into the corner, getting a punish as well.
Yep.
Might be able to just take this, going for the set play. So there's a 5k damage combo coming with your name on it, and here it is. He drops it. No!
Unfortunate. Air
It's
dash
still
is
like
out the corner.
absolutely chunked Animat, but could have killed there.
Nice barrier break. Didn't get caught by the RC at all.
Okay, being cautious. Never mind, gets hit. Returning to neutral, crosses under.
Cross under. Yeah, he loves doing that. He knows if you commit to a super.
Hey, if you have the highest initial run speed in the game, you're going to just run. Run is like a tool that you should be using with that character. Yeah.
Is that right, Hutch? Right?
Hutch.
Hutch doesn't play characters who run.
I mean, true. I suppose run is a tool he can't use, but if those characters had runs, he should be using it.
He does use them on Juve.
No. He definitely uses it on Susan. Have you seen his micro dash combo?
Holy smokes. Micro dash 5A.
No, he's got like I can't remember it was like a wall bounce combo. He RCs, runs up with Susan's run and does like delay 2D into finishing the combo.
Interesting.
So he needs to post it again. It's incredibly funny looking. That came out.
Oh my god, what was that?
no.
You got pushed back into the sword. That's so unfortunate.
Look into the fucking...
Blocks the overhead? I think he was just trying to jump. I feel like he was just trying
I mean,
to
he punished it too, so... Okay, clips him. Moon on a... one good combo away from death.
Does
Yeah.
have-
Counter assault's out.
Yep. Spinning
Might be
meter.
able to make something happen. 50 meter is on deck. There is another counter assault available. No burst though. I don't think... He doesn't really have an option to... Trying to bait the counter assault gets him with a purple throw while trying to do that.
Oh, that's dead.
This might be dead.
I feel like it's not dead.
No, he goes for another throw. Just playing around that counter assault doesn't want to give him like even a single frame to block.
Yep. Front loaded makes...
I mean, you can. The thing is, like, if you're fighting a character like that who is going to counter assault, doing something that fake out he did, where he places down the set play and then runs up and green throws them, is really strong. Because, well, they're like, oh, they put down some set play. I can block and counter assault, and that will beat the following mix-up. But you mix up before it actually lands.
I mean, also like this match is kind of like this is a testament to what people are doing wrong in this matchup and the harrowing reality of it all. Because people are losing to Animap in like fucking 20 seconds or whatever. These games are going to like the last 20 seconds because Moon is blocking in neutral.
Yeah.
he's blocking so much, and that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
He's like respecting the range at the range where he has to respect.
If I'm not wrong,
that's when the rounds just go for really long.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
like,
wrong. There you go.
Nu doesn't have particularly great mix-ups, so once they start blocking, rounds are definitely going to go long. Although that round was not particularly long.
I
got hit a lot.
I jinxed that one, yeah.
You say, oh yeah, he's blocking at the moments he has to, and then he gets hit a
they-
bunch while trying to get in.
The rounds would definitely be short if you can't block Nu's mix-up, right? Like, you're just gonna...
If you can't
get
block
out.
Nu's mix-up, then yes.
It's not even like necessarily blocking the mix-up. It's blocking a lot of these like stray neutral things that she's just doing. Like in the mix-up, it's like that's kind of a okay, you get hit by the overhead, whatever. But it's like it's just people getting hit in neutral because it's like they're like, oh, I'm playing patient. I like blocked a decent bit, but it's like no, you need to block like 3 times more.
Yeah,
That's the character.
3 times more than you think you should be blocking.
Oh no, that is a pretty big drop. Manages to clip him though. Yeah. Definitely not
Patience
a
definitely
situation where
required.
Moon wants to just let Animap get out. Speaking of not blocking overheads though,
It's okay, he didn't take much damage, right?
yeah, Animap tried to go for something else. Just reset him with another one.
Alright, you gotta block those, Moon. Block
Whatever.
4D. Whatever, broken bunker.
I have the funniest story with Broken Bunker. When I was playing Kokonoe for whatever reason, I think I like had to play the character, and I was playing versus Strawberry Tofu, who was on his Valk, and I beat him by doing Broken Bunker over and over.
Did he not know how to do it?
And like at the time, it was just anti-airing everything Wolf did.
It does have a ridiculous vertical hitbox, I'm not gonna lie.
He was just like unable to do anything in neutral versus Broken Bunker. It was
He goes
hilarious.
Wolf form, he just gets tagged by it, I guess?
Yeah, exactly. Broken Bunker
hilarious.
neutral.
Good block.
Uh,
That's 50 meter less for counter assault, and that's a win for...
there is always the possibility that he does like jab into overdrive combo and just fucking.
This could be
kills
it,
Animap.
this could be
yeah,
it.
like this could just be dead. No, no, not if he drops like that.
No,
Oh,
you
he tries
needed
to
that
show
golden
super
Sega
duel.
combo.
That is a good big drop. Don't die. No, he's about to die.
That's
That
tragic.
Not
is
like this,
incredibly
man.
unfortunate.
He
I'm
made
like
the
that.
5D whiff with overdrive, and he got the 3C starter he needed.
Animap
Just-
is on set point.
Just couldn't finish his food.
I need to put
Play
Animap high
too
C,
big.
clearly.
Yeah, put him
No, he's good.
high.
He's
Look,
definitely-
can you blame me for expecting Moon to beat him?
Honestly, I'm kind of like personally I'm kind of seeing like Animap in that like higher tier of player. I think he's, I mean he like obviously I mean he took a like set off of Hutch even though Hutch was kind of playing like shit. That's it, and he ran it back in grands like he said he would. But I mean still it's like I mean Hutch has said on like he thinks the matchup is bad obviously, but he's also said that he just has to play
Clean.
really smart against him. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's basically every character. Is there a character that doesn't have to play clean versus no?
No, it's just kind of how the character works, honestly.
Oh no, gets frame tripped there. Moon dying very. That's kind of an awkward drop. Whatever. He's got a pixel and a dream.
But I mean, this is
In this
just...
situation, would you take big risk or would you play it safe?
I mean, like
I mean-
you have to play it safe. You can't take big risks because big risks won't have like Animap's on full health. Taking a big like if you hit him with something stupid, you're probably not going to get Oki with that stupid thing. You kind of just need to play it clean and get
But
a
it's
proper
also-
solid hit.
But it's like, also the character is just like incredibly frustrating to play against in that sense. Because like
He definitely does tax
I mean,
your movement.
I think here, like at least I think Moon is pretty frustrated right now.
I would not blame.
I don't think he's liking this.
Yeah, you need to play really clean versus this character, and Moon is not in the cleanest of mindsets, I imagine, right now. We'll see in the Discord chat after Moon finishes.
These
Probably
rounds
about
are
now.
just-
That's it.
Yeah,
these rounds
like-
are just kind of like a slog to play. It's like if you get tilted, if the character gets in your head, having to do another game is just like it's like a harrowing experience.
yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, here we go again.
I can't say I've had that problem with Nu for a while personally, but it's like that's why I think I do well versus this character.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah,
that, I would be doing probably a hell of a lot worse.
Got the top player
You
confidence.
need to have you need to have like a solid mental against it, and it's like, well, it's also like a product of like legitimately feeling like you don't, like it hasn't like really clicked with you of like how do you deal with it. Like where it's like you kind of fundamentally know like, oh, this is what I should be doing, this is what I should be doing, but then you're like playing against a good player, playing the character, and it's like, well, that's all just like still theory in my head. I haven't like kind of got a grasp on how I'm supposed.
You don't
to
have the
actually
muscle
be doing
memory
it.
for it yet.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, zoners
it's
are
just-
almost always
yeah.
like that. It's the frustration gets to you. It's the same with grapplers, where it's the fear instead.
Yeah.
ザ・ウィール・オブ・フェイト・イズ・ターニングリベル1アクションカウンター
And not even a GG's out of Moon after that.
I mean, I think he's pretty frustrated. Like,
Yeah, I would be.
that's
Yeah, it's pretty natural reaction
Oh,
to
nice.
fighting zoners.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
Or top
characters
tiers.
where. Yeah, I think there's a lot of characters where you can lose to and you can kind of be like, okay, you know, whatever, GG, shake my hand, like I'll take that. But then there's characters that just are incredibly fucking frustrating to play.
It just feels
Yeah.
wrong that you've lost that.
Yeah.
I dropped.
Yep, Lag just content to regenerate his doll meter. He's got it all back now.
Too early.
Oh, if the summon gets contested though, needs a counter hit. Alright, Lag looking to get the doll on the table. Does it now.
Not of a load here.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, the cross up, that was tricky. The spacing looks pretty odd for it.
Oh, it wasn't just the spacing; it was also the lag spike at the same time.
But
I
you're
probably would
the
have
Lag wizard.
Yeah, I can control time. Apparently, not well enough.
damn.
He just kicked. What's his doll's name? Everyone just calls the doll wife. I don't actually know
It's
the doll's
Ignis.
name.
It's
Ignis,
yeah, Ignis.
that's it. Nice, this is a good spot for Lag Wizard. Yep. Late overhead. Classic.
But the drive ability itself is called Detonator, which I
What?
don't know where. Yeah, it's called Detonator is the name of the drive. I don't know where the fuck that comes from.
He's a troubleshooter.
Do not detonate your wife, please.
I mean,
I
or
imagine
do, if that's
detonating
your
a
thing.
wife would be pretty good for her.
I love this pressure, it's so stupid.
It's so honest.
It's incredibly honest mids. But the fact that Anima even teched that throw, like, good stuff. Even though it was a purple throw. He was ready for a mix of some sort. Damn, that burst just barely out of range. It looks like Relius pulled back his hurt box.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, it's the second hit I think pulls it back to like only be on the kind of the very beginning of the switchblade.
Honest mids, Relius.
Honest
Also,
with
no-
Relius.
Notable low tier character, honestly.
I mean, he's worse than Ragnar and Tega.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, didn't you anti-air?
I wasn't expecting him to jump. I was doing something with something else.
Best anti.
Nice, using that delay tech. Delay tech is such a strong option in general.
Wait, delay tech? What the fuck are you saying?
You
What are
heard me.
these words? What do they mean?
I thought the
Delay
tick
tech is-
system was bad.
My favorite genre of BlazBlue video is a really cool setup that actually just loses the delay tech 100%.
I know, right? I've seen a lot
yeah.
of those.
genre of BlazBlue video.
All of the Muse play. That's like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's incredibly niche. Why fall, my beloved? Alright, Relius time. Oh no! Disaster!
Didn't catch the roll forward.
Dying with 100 meter! Disaster!
Sup, Tux?
It's so
I can't believe Tux exists. He's a real human being.
So, do people who don't play BlazBlue, do they view this game as being like a really cheap, like wacky? Oh yeah, BlazBlue, that's like a game that's like really wacky. That's whack-ass mix, and it's like a crazy game. Because I'm like even comparing like BlazBlue to Exord, I think this game is so honest. Like there's so little like actual bullshit in this game. I feel like.
Character power levels are definitely on the high end, I feel.
Yeah, but I feel like I've seen that sentiment of like people who don't know the game. They always like point out the like Arakune and they're like, oh yeah, this is BlazBlue. It's like the stupid like Kusage game where you have like
Hold
stupid.
on, where's
mix, and I'm like,
Spooks? I hope Spooks isn't listening to this right now.
Oh,
I just think that's such like a edge case for the game, where I think so much of the game is just not that.
Alright, the doll is back. Good blocks in the mix.
Time to get not mixed. Can we block this non-mix? Damn.
I feel like actually that's all he needed.
That's dead. Nice. That's what you
Right,
for
raid,
not having
pretty good.
mix.
OTR, excellent defensive option at no risk to yourself.
I want to say though, as someone that's watched a lot of other fighting games but hasn't really played that much, like BlazBlue's the only one that actually seemed particularly interesting to me. Everything else sort of just lacks the feel that BlazBlue has.
It doesn't have
movement.
flavor. BlazBlue's got a lot of like interesting mechanics and tools, I think.
For me, it's this and Actress again. Those are the games I fucking love. But Actress again, like I said, it is so incredibly bullshit compared to this game. It actually just has so much like silly stuff. Where I come back to BlazBlue and I feel like I'm playing like the most honest Street Fighter.
The Street Fighter of anime games.
Where it's like the shit people are like, oh, that's like really like whack ass good mix.
There it is
Like
again.
honestly, I think the only like actual like full on like horseshit I've seen in this game is like the Moon like Kokonoe setups that he's done. Where it's like I'm legitimately like yeah, I guess that's like actually just kind
Hey,
of guessing.
I play the one character that can option select against it.
Yeah, I remember him cursing about that.
From you can actually options. Yeah, she can option select left right with DP, and it's active enough and invulnerable enough to beat the setup.
Nice. I think I was doing that with S.
The thing is, like, it should. That was very awkward.
Honestly, but even S and like Relius Dual Super, yeah, that's like Relius Dual Super is just him doing a lot of mids, and then like Relius, he gets to go for high low, or like just basic stuff. It's just compared to the shit that's out there in a lot of games. Oh, it's not that bad.
Did you just OD him at like full screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy smokes, how do you block this? I got hit 50 times.
I don't think there's
This-
enough hits for that to happen.
It's really funny. I think it was like Beautiful Dude who said it about that super, where it's like 6A just like hits people in that. But it's like it's a slow ass fucking overhead with like a big ass animation, but it's like if you do dual super, that's like the one thing that always clips people. They just get hit by 6A.
Nice
It's
confirm.
just happening.
Air-to-air confirms are some of the most satisfying things you get.
Right.
Like it's flexing right now, it's not even using barrier. Oh, I can see air throw.
There's no point. There's no point using barrier when you block the swords. Why do people use barrier to block them? They don't do chip. I see a lot of people do it and they just burn barrier. It doesn't do chip damage. Just block it.
I think it's just instinctively, if you don't know the that they don't do chip damage, like you instinctively block barrier first. It's just something you have to unlearn.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case as well. Because people generally are taught very good, and it is true in most cases, right?
No, new
The
swords
specials
don't
do,
chip
but
damage.
they don't. The regular drives don't.
Yeah, regular drives don't do chip damage. Special moves do, but regulars don't.
I think Aether's talking about in a general sense that like one of the first things
No,
you get taught
Rune said it
is-
in a stream chat. You all catch
Oh.
that. He said yes they do.
Great call out. ODRs. Pretty good,
Wait,
huh?
I don't remember how to do the Venom blockable.
you got that part and then you're like, wait, fuck, I don't remember this one.
3 meter. I think you get about 17 if you are like average at instant blocking. Which
It's
is
easy
not-
it's easy on a cheat board because you just mash the directional button.
cheat board
Go
players out
wife.
here winning.
Again. Like just calling out the jumps.
Control
Imagine having
See,
an
that's so
OT
good.
from like
2-2B.
half screen.
2-2B is so good. It's the goat at all. It is such a. It is just 2-2B 2D. It's so good. I love that. People will get hit by it. It's beautiful. There it is.
Oh, it whiffed that time. He's going for it so much.
He's gonna unsummon that. Yeah.
Yep. Asian play, just
gonna
waiting for
vibe.
Doll to come back. There it is.
too
Doll's
early.
back.
He's the actual zoner.
Wife can't block that.
Oh, wife doesn't have enough yarn.
Can anyone really block 50 swords?
Burst 200 will be the classic.
How does it work so much?
Hey man, no one wants to respect up the burst. Like, you know what? I want to take my turn back. And Relius is like, no, here's a meaty.
Who says that the swords do chip?
They don't. The regular swords don't, but specials do. So if you do,
So, like Buzzsaw does and like Luminous Slave does.
yeah, those can kind of look like them, but the regular drives do not chip.
What about in overdrive?
In Overdrive, I believe they do.
Okay, we have to test this. The regular, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me leave the
I mean,
room real quick.
I don't think I've ever seen this character Overdrive. So.
Yo, it's the Spain save.
Rudis, I believe you are gaslighting me really hard right now. I don't.
I am testing this, and then we can
Yeah,
take
do you want
a
to stream?
I
can stick this on.
You can restream my Discord stream.
I will restream your Discord stream.
All right, time to do high quality 30 FPS to watch me press D. Okay, they're on full health. It didn't chip. I'm seeing no chip.
I think you
Is
just need
OBS
to
picking
zoom
up
in
the
a
speed?
little more.
It is not. Oh no.
Now show me OD. Does OD chip?
There we go.
I believe this one does.
OD chips.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, OD chips.
9 on Mythbusters.
Tonight on Mythbusters, we prove Runus wrong. I'm pressing D over and over and it's not chipping.
Are you sure it's not just regenerating the health?
I mean, like, I was going to
chip,
say, but only
right?
in OD.
Does it chip on IB?
No? Why would it chip on IB?
I don't know.
I could test it, but no, that's not how IB worked.
I remember there was some confusion about IBB not removing chip.
It's not that IBB removes... You still remove chip with instant barrier block, because you are barrier blocking, but the thing is, the situation people were talking about was News Projectile Super.
Yep.
If you instant barrier... The thing is, you're letting go and are no longer of back and are no longer barrier blocking. I believe if you do instant barrier versus her super with the bot, he's taking no chip.
The bot has just got like a...
But he can instant block all of those. He does not care. But yeah, it's only in the case of you, the player, do not have the ability to execute it that fast.
Unless you
I'm
got
out,
like,
guys. Goodbye.
cheat box.
All right, see ya.
Bye, Nikki.
Anyway, we need to go find Robo to
Have your
do a
delicious
take
mirrors.
Yeah. That's not the right room link. Hold on. Let me ping Robo. Oh, he's offline. Never mind. We need to substitute Tagamura.
You wanna fight me?
Aether, go.
Aether, do you play Tega?
I know all of his moves.
That's better than me.
I know all his moves. I fought him a bunch
Okay.
of times.
All right, who will win the 5A mirror at round start? The Tega handshake.
Alright, we're going to the lab on the factory. That's
Man,
where
I
they,
don't
that's
think
where they
we've taken
manufacture
this stage.
Tegas, right?
Get to see the giant golden Tega in the background. Shake, that's better than me. Apparently you know all of his moves, so you're better than Shake.
Damn, I'm better than Shake.
Aether, the best Tega player here.
ザ・ウィール・オブ・フェイトイズ・ターニングリベルワンアクションカウンター
Oh god, he won.
I'm a winner.
Wait. Aether's got the bombos. Or just normal combos.
No! Oh, the cross up.
The schmicks.
Alright, what's the next schmix?
Oh no!
Nice.
The magnetism!
What?
It's not invulnerable.
That is absolutely false. No. No. Fuck. Can you do air super? Is there an air super for this guy?
No, you have to just hit him.
Alright.
I don't know what you'd want to do there. Oh, I did that too early.
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes!
Oh.
Too far for the unblockable. Oh, the most basic of combos. Oh, that almost looked too far.
Nope!
I'm trying to astral.
No one can beat the jump in. It's invincible.
Damn.
No!
It's the way to beat the Taker mirror. I like
Getting
how walking
abused.
back beats the low.
What?
A frame trap.
I can't believe I got frame trapped by Sparkbolt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Alright. I remain the supreme best Taker player for this week.
Damn, even though I knew every move.
You didn't know how to do the Astral, clearly.
I couldn't, the conditions weren't right for it.
I mean, it's also hard to input.
It is. I think I've only inputted like once.
It's such a pain to do. I think I've landed it like once in a combo without doing like just directly 360B into Astral.
Okay.
It's something like the route that I learned is you do 2C overdrive cancel Astral.
Okay.
Because if you have magnetism, it drags them back down really hard, and it has enough hit stun to actually do
yeah,
it.
2C is like a massive launch hit stun.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see if we can find someone to raid. Probably Sendo. They're usually on tonight.
Looks like they still are.
Alright, we're a little early, so
Right.
we get to say hi without being like right as the stream ends.
Like a
As
million other
per
times
usual.
we've raised them.
Yeah.
Them. Yeah.
I mean, that's usually how it goes.
Alright, thanks for coming to the stream, everyone.
Thanks
Anyway,
for hanging out, Nathan.
we've got the 5 seconds
Yeah.
for the raid to finish creating.
Alright, say hi to Sendo.
Bye bye.
Bye!